Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to Dating My Budget. My name is Nita and I'm on a journey to becoming a financial warrior. I'm giving myself financial options with the help of zero-based budgeting, the cash envelope system, and savings challenges. And today we're about to get into our September end of the month unstuffing and condensing. I don't have a whole lot to unstuff, but what we do unstuff, that's what we condense with. And so I keep everything in this notebook I got from Aaron Condren a few years ago. And this just helps me so when once I take the cash to the bank and disperse it to different accounts or wherever I spent the money to pay whatever card back if I use one, it just helps me in that way. It's in a separate space and I know what total went to the bank and where it needs to go. But so this has worked for me. Regular notebook to write down the binders and categories I need to unstuff. So if everything is here and I didn't forget a category, we should be unstuffing 919. So we're going to hop right into it. I'm going to keep that to the side and head into the bills binder. And we need $20 from charity. And that should be here behind bills. And I'm going to take the 2 10s. And so I'm not a year ahead, but a month ahead. So we have our 24 October and we'll restuff so we stay a month ahead. And also, I'm just going to check off as I go along. Next up, we have the holiday binder. And there's 2 envelopes we're going to visit. One is birthdays, gift celebrations. I had my sister and her husband and her best friend birthday this month. So we spent a total of $70. So I'm going to take 50 and a 20. And actually, I need to move this back. And we'll be back to condense. And then the second envelope in this binder is Christmas. I have been doing a little bit of Christmas shopping here and there online. And I got my daughter another gift last month. Or in July, I found both kids something. And then September, I found my daughter something. So I spent $201. And we're going to have to come back. But I'll take the $205 for now. And when I get some ones, I'll be able to add it back to the Christmas envelope. I do like to shop early as possible. And I'm going to note I owe $4. So I do not forget. And I'm going to leave this binder out as well. Next is the home and auto binder. And I have 2 envelopes that I'm going to pull from. The first is operating expenses. I did buy some valve caps and a wiper for the rear. And so that was a total of $15. And so we're taking 15. And then the next envelope is car defense. I fully funded. I set a goal of $500 for this year. I did have some car repair expenses, and I'm trying not to disturb the money that's in the bank as much as possible to avoid interrupting the aged money they're already earning. And so this cash has been here all year. And so I fully funded it to pay the car expense. It's over $500, so I have no choice but to pull it out of the account. But I'm not pulling the full amount. So, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 90, and 5. And 2026, I'll resume getting stuff in $1,000 or having a goal of $1,000 in my car emergency fund. That's been a comfortable number for me because it seems like you take your car in for a repair And it, you know, it definitely ranges, but it seems like the medium or average is 700. So if every year I'm saving at least 1,000, a repair comes up, takes 700, we still have some to keep keep the ball rolling. The last binder is wellness, and let me check these off. And wellness, we're going to take out 113, and that's here in the back. So 1, 10, and 13. Yes, 113. And so I had recently went to my primary doctor, had some lab work, and realized that my ferritin levels were critically low. So I started myself on some ferritin supplements. I have 2, one that I take in the morning, one in the evening, to help, you know, see if I can get my ferritin levels up. So that's where a good portion of that came from. And I got the kids some mineral drops, because just like for myself and the I want to make sure the kids are getting their vitamin minerals in liquid form or powder form. So just doing that transition. And yeah, so we're gonna put $4 back in this binder or envelope. Wow, we only have 3. Okay, so we shall come back again to Christmas. We owe it $4. Okay, let me see if I can break. I think I can in month ahead, because we need to count this and make sure we have the 919 before we move on to the unstuffing. So let's see, 1, 2, 4. So here we have 5, and I'll put 5 back in here, and then that way I can give Christmas the amount it needs. One, 2, 3, and 4. And Christmas we'll go ahead and count, because this one I'm not worried about condensing at all. So we have 500 in the bank, 600, 650, 670, 690, 91, 2, 3, and 4. So 694 remaining. And we did save 1,000 for this Christmas. And so let me grab my calculator. So I'm using my trusty green calculator. I love the double zeros, and if you make a mistake, you just clear it and you don't have to start from scratch. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 50s, we have 100. 20s, we have 60. 10s, we have 40. And 5s, we have 15. And then our 1s, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, 919. So we know what we have at the beginning and what we should have at the end. Let's just start in the bills binder. And month ahead can be condensed. Let's see. $5, $10, $20, $10, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, and $20. So we have 60 a month ahead. Moving on back to Amazon. Basically just checking the bills here. I like to put the crusty dusties in the back so I can just pull from the nicer bills in the front. Kind of saves time. I don't have to fumble through denominations. Canva, we'll give a 20. So it has 50, 70, and 90. Charity has 20. And our last month ahead, everything here is fully funded except mortgage. And we have 500 in the bank, 6, 7, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. So 878. And these old bills I do keep. So they're going down automatically. Put this 8 down. I know I can't do anything with that. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, and 100. And these are pretty bad 20s. And so let's see. One, 2, 3, 50, 75, 76, 7, and 78. Plus 5, 8, 78. We are real close to 1,000. So maybe next month, or at this, we're in October as I'm filming this. So maybe at the end of October, it'll be at 1,000 and we can put another 500 in the bank. Next is YNAB, and it has 25. We'll keep the 20, switch out the 1s for a 5. And Meat Sweats is next, and we can give it another 20 and switch out this Crusty Dusty 5, which I really don't have a better one at the moment. So I'll give it that. All right, bills binder is complete. Next, we're gonna move on to the kids binder. Let's see, this is the money they used for their challenges. I forgot to have them unstuff, but we'll leave those denominations as is. Let's see. I wanted to switch out this 5, but yeah, the 5s I have is no good. So maybe if I can get a couple 5s in this from the other envelopes, I can change that out. Same thing here, Crusty 5, but we can grab us a 50. So there's 2 5s in this envelope I can switch out. Noche only has $5. Experiences, we have 25. Oh, yeah, these 5s are terrible. Yeah, I'll say the last 2 months, I've been getting the crusty bills, especially the 10s, 5s, and 1s. Just been terrible. We can give Liv a $20 bill for the 2 10s. She's at 70. Let's see, Zay should be at 70 also. Yes. So you can grab a 20 as well. And let me fix that. So we have 50 and a 20 for 70. Pepperoni Power is Noche's emergency fund. And we can give her a 10. These 5s are a little bit better. So she has 34. A whole life, let's see, 50, 70, 90, 100. I want to switch this 10 out. And the ones are pretty good. So whole life is at 1, 2, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 2, 13. Oh, yes. So the gold number is 265. So pretty close. Let's see. In school aid, I know we got a lot here that we can do. So I'll put the 50 down for now. So 20, 40, 60, 81. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 65, 75, and 80. So let's see, 10, 20, 5. So I tell you what, we'll keep a 10 down, and then this should be, I think, 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. So we'll give it a 50 and a 20, and I know we can condense it even further because we had another 50 in there. So let's see. All right, so we have 230 and school aid. This is going towards next year's back to school shopping. School zone, or excuse me, no school zone, when they're out of school and they need clothing for that season. We have $60. Senior citizens is when they get in their senior years. And so we can give it a $50 bill. It has 55. And we're just gonna go back to the front. Go ahead and switch out these 5s. Now that we have some better options. Okay. Noche 5. And I think experiences was the last one. Yes. And that does it for the kids binder. Next, we're going on to the holiday binder. And let's see what we can, if we can do anything in birthdays. Yes, get rid of these 5s. Grab us a 10. And so it is up to 1, 20, 32. So 132. I have 2 more birthdays this year. One November and the other one is then December. But December, we wrap that one into Christmas. So, but I still will pull from birthdays to cover the birthday / Christmas gift. Date night has 50s, had 50 all year. Let's see, holidays. Just checking the bills. We have 45. And our last envelope is vacay. Most of this is prop minus what we rolled in the month of September. I'm gonna switch out this 20. And we have, I guess I have to count it, huh? So this is what I do. I count the prop and then the cash. Because I want to keep it separate. 20, 34. So 34 in real cash. And in the bank, we have 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, $390, $395. So total of $14.29 for vacation. All right. Oops. And that does it for the holiday binder. Next up, we have the home and auto binder. And operator expenses. If there's anything, nothing we can do. Oh, but I didn't count. So we have 150, 70, 71, 2, 3, and 4. 174. The goal here, I think it was 300. But I think I'm going to make it 200. Because really, all I use operator expenses for, minor car needs, air filter, wiper blades, valve caps, car washing stuff, just basic minor things. We really didn't use this much this year. I know last year I had to buy a battery, so it took a hit. And we're still rebuilding from last year, but... Oh, and like driver's license, renewal, those type of things. Anything related to operating a vehicle that's not a major repair. Car tires, we have 50, 70, 95, 96. Nothing we can do here. Vehicle Haven is my car insurance. I am a year ahead. So what's in the bank is for this year. We're building up in the envelope for 2026. And so we have 1,000 that we have added to the bank. 100, 200, 250, 260. And we'll switch out this $50 bill. And if I'm not mistaken, I think by the end of the year, we should have like 18 or 1900 that we saved throughout 2025 for 2026. HOA, I know we can do something here. We'll put the 50 down for now. Actually, let's go from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So HOA has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 551. And I just received the bill in the month of September, and it's 660. Yeah, 660. So we're close. Home decor, I think, is condensed. Yeah, $70. Meat sweats. We have, I think I'm gonna keep the 50s and just give it a 20. So we have 20 that we're gonna put back. Oops. And so we have 152, 250, and 270. And then the purge. This is like my end of the year organization, cleaning, whatever I need to make sure I get rid of and organize life for the new year. I really don't have much that I'm planning to do. Just because last year we was able to like get a nice system going and been able to maintain. And so it's pretty much just going to be us cleaning and making sure, you know, we only keeping what we need and use. And the last binder, actually, no, I forgot my rollover binder or cash wallet buffer. But in this, my personal binder, let's see what we can do here. We'll keep 150. I'll keep this one. And this is 100, so... And then 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So wellness, we have 160. And I'll double check my other envelopes in my personal binder. It really hasn't got much love all year. Like, I have enough, like, and I'm very simple when it comes to like skincare. Only thing I'll say that I probably spend money on for myself is my hair care, but I'm able to get that, like when I order, it lasts me, I'll say a good 8-10 months. So it's like I may have to purchase once a year. And I haven't had to purchase this year because I had some leftover from, what I'm referring to is my hair powders. I'm heavy into Ayurveda, hair care, maintenance, even for the body. And the mask that I make, I do it like once a month. So the powder is definitely once a month for myself and the kids. And so it lasts. So I'm grateful for that. The bills here all seem to be nice. Planner Vibes, $20. Nice and neat. My solo rendezvous, $15. And one day we're gonna get this envelope built up so I can have me some, just a day, a weekend getaway, or even during the week. Just get away and do what I want to do or don't want to do. So that's what solo rendezvous is for. And that does it for my personal binder. Let me grab my cash wallet buffer. Oh yes, so emergency fund. I know we can condense in here. We got all these hundreds. Yes, get these crusty 50s. And everything else is good. So what we have in our emergency fund is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 855, 56, 57. So 857. And this one I'm just waiting till it gets to 1,000. That's the goal. It was going to, so originally it was going to my emergency fund. So my goal is to add $1,000 annually to my emergency fund. And that's my 3 to 6 months emergency fund. However, I did use my rainy day fund. It had a goal amount of $2,500. We blew through that plus the interest that we earned. Used that. We had to replace our refrigerator. At the end of the year, this will go to emergency fund. I like to have like emergency amounts in tiers. So yeah. Let's see, groceries, I don't think we added anything. So I'm just checking the bills here. And we have $129 as a buffer. Card Juice doesn't have any rollover in cash. For the rest of the year, I'll be just transferring what I need and letting that buffer build onto my prepaid card. And then I'll see about next year. So home goods, we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, and 61. So we can put all this back, leave a 1, and this should be 20. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, it has met its goal of $60 and has a $1 rollover. I'm just going to leave it here, but normally it will roll to home decor. I'm just going to leave it here. It's just $1. Dine Out has a goal of 75, and 20, 40, 60, 75 is what it has. The bills are nice. And so most of these envelopes, with the exception of groceries, have a goal. Groceries, I'm just going to let stack up as a buffer in case I overspend or whatever before going into my checking account cushion. Or if I use my checking account cushion, I can pay it back. Fam Jam, the goal here is 60, is up to 24. Now the kids, they spend their money for sure. But if they have rollover, it goes right in here. Miscellaneous, we have $2, and I think I'm gonna switch them out. Yeah. Miscellaneous is one that I think the goal is like $50, and it may get to 10, and we tapping in. But yeah, everything else done anything for this year. Okay, so that is it for the condensing. And I usually don't do my savings challenges. I need to have change somewhere. If I need to break a bill, I want to be able to have some place I can break the bill at or from. So we're going to count up and make sure we have our 919. So 51, 52, 250, 20, let me put this in the back, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. And then the 10s are chunky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4. So 240. Fives, we have 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. So this should be, what, 29 ones? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. I'm gonna count this again before I add it on the calculator. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we got 30. So not sure where I messed up, but I'm sure like when I'm editing it, I'll find where I gypped someone $1. So $1 is not bad. So I know I find it at during editing, and I'll just go ahead and pull $1 to leave to the side. And yeah, so that's what we got going back to the bank, 919. And we do condense the envelopes for one, to keep the integrity of the envelope, get rid of crusty bills, and just have the envelopes, slim the thickness of the envelopes. So, and the binder, so it's not so packed and expanded, you can barely close it. And then, you know, since you're spending from the envelopes, it got to go back to the bank at some point. So you might as well make the best of it. But that is all I have for you guys. I will chat with you in the next one. And I hope you have an awesome day or night whenever you're watching. If it's starting off rough in October, hang in there. It can and it will get better. Keep your eye on the prize. Your head up, ears alert. And as they say, trouble don't last always. Bye, you guys.